Alright guys, thought we'd try and shoot another video. It's been a while, but it's been a while not because we wanted to, but it's on. I got real sick, had some, anyway, I had kidney stone, went into the hospital for that because it was hurting so bad. And they found an infection in my toe and ended up losing a toe, having a toe amputated. I've been down and out, and I'm finally getting back. And then I also took a job running heavy equipment, so I'm doing that. But I got some time now. I'm back on my feet, 9 out of 10. Only lost one, so that's definitely a 9 out of 10. But we thought we'd get back in the shop. I got some time, and I was thinking what I wanted to show or start. I got tons of ideas, but I got a big collection of old tools. It's like my favorite thing is old tools, where you can tell somebody used it, and you have to wonder, what did they do with it like when they had it? And then you can see the repairs on it and the style of it, and I just love it. Like, I really like old tools. I like the stories behind them. I got tons. I actually literally have rooms full of old tools that if you guys like this kind of thing, we'll show you. Today we thought we'll show you some that are a few of my favorites that I just grabbed out of the box or in the shop. And the first one we'll show you is this one. If you know what it is, good deal. But it's a running iron. So it's a branding iron, but in Arizona, these were a hanging offense. I found this one in Utah. We were demolishing an old cabin. It was underneath the floorboards of the old cabin, hidden. So it probably has some cool stories. But you can see the forge weld is here. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but it's really old. It was hidden under floorboards, rotted out, the handle's about gone. It's got a little scroll on this end. I just hang it in the shop. This is one of those things that if it could talk, it would be cool. And probably some very illegal stories. Because what they would do with these is they could change a cattle brand to maybe look like a different one, or change some brands, change the way it's burnt. Pretty cool. I've always just enjoyed this old stuff. We got another one. Just stuff that I just collected. You know, somebody made it. It's a hay hook. Somebody put the time to put that piece of pipe on here, wrap it around, just to make them a hay hook. I think that's just so neat. You can tell just the character of it, the way it fits your hand, works well, and would work well for a long time. Some of my favorites. I ended up buying a shop from a guy. Oh man, years ago. The coolest thing about the shop was all the tools in it. The guy, you can tell people that have like had nothing, or they'll take something and just fix it because they're from that time era, that mentality, whatever it is. The guy collected stuff from the dump, from wherever, and he'd repair it or rebuild it, or just keep using what he's got. This is one of my favorites that came out of that. I got some old guns and stuff like that too, but this little axe is one of my favorites. And it works well. I use it. You know, I'm careful with it because I like it, because I'm kind of weird like that. But this is what I like the most, is the repair on here. You see the wire, you see where the guy put his heart on there. Hopefully he didn't kill something he loved. I don't know, hopefully just a turkey or two. He's got the dates on here, 1958. You know, he stamped stuff on there. But look at the repair. This is what always gets me about these old tools. As you can see, this wire wrap. This is like a rawhide and like pine sap or something. But it's worked well. I've used it, taken it camping. Now it kind of has its own resting place in the shop. But this is, to me, is just really cool. Here's some other stuff I got out of that shop. This is what, the guy made a whole bunch of these. But you can tell it's, these aren't really repairs. It's like for your hand to slide against. and it works very well. It's rawhide, and this is just some wire. This is a hickory handle. It's a real, just a stick, you know, but the character and stuff like this has always, I just love it. It's really cool. So he's got a leaf spring on here, and he's got a coupler, and it's threaded. You can actually unthread this stick out of there. But what it is it's a garden hoe. It was at his cabin, and I got it when I got the stuff from that shop out of the cabin. But I just really enjoy it's just different, and I love this. I like the style that brings to it. To replicate that is fun. It'd be a little difficult, but it'd be fun. Just that style right there. Even some of this stuff is really, really old. I have the blacksmith hammers out of the shop. So if you look at that handle, that's a hickory stick handle. It's crooked. It's got the rawhide wrap on there. It still has a little bit. This isn't like the bark. It's just the color of the wood. The hammer works very well. It's a very old, kind of a railroad. It reminds me of a railroad style, the head. But I'm sure he found it in the dump and then took this raw piece of hickory, made the handle, and he used it. I knew the guy, and he was using them up until they had to put him in a nursing home because he didn't know who he was. That's why a lot of the tools that I do have from that shop, axes, anvils, even the coal forge. I'll have to show you the coal forge in another video. I started trying to fix the 2-air pipe on the coal forge, if you know what that is, but you have to watch the video and I'll show you. It was wrapped with rubber, like bicycle inner tubes, and I thought, well, that's not probably the best thing. It doesn't really get hot, but it's probably not the best thing to have on there. So I started unwrapping them, and the whole 2-air is made out of peaches cans with the ends cut, and each can is stuck inside of each other to make the pipe for the air for the coal forge. So I left it. And the fan is held on by horseshoes that are forged. That's the kind of stuff I think it's awesome. I think it's really cool that somebody took the time, respected the tools, however you want to look at it. All of the hammers I got from that shop are like this. They have hickory handles on them that he obviously put on them. They're very functional. They work great. And a lot of them, they have dates of when he put them together and things like that. This one says, more horseshoes. The guy built tons of stuff out of horseshoes, which was really cool. It's where I got a lot of my ideas from stuff that I got out of that shop. And pretty cool. To give you a little idea about the horseshoe, these are the saws out of his shop that I bought. I hang them in my shop. This is horseshoes, one on each side for the handle. This is a chunk of a cowhide. Why the cowhide, I don't know, but you can hold on to it and cut. It's not too bad. But he wrapped the handles in cowhide and made, I'm sure this was something he got out of the dump with a busted handle, and he made this. I'm sure of that because I have a whole bunch of them, and they're all similar. It's an old saw. Someone probably chucked it. He grabbed it, put the horseshoes on for a handle, put the rawhide on it. Like I said, the rawhide, it works. It's actually a fairly comfortable handle. The horseshoe makes a good handle. When I have to do something with wood, it's not very often because I don't do much with wood, but I get a kick out of grabbing these old saws when my buddies show up, and that's what I show up to cut a 2x4 or something with. They're like, what is that? The other fun stuff is just simple stuff. File handles out of antler, deer horn, elk horn. Some of them are elk horn, some of them are deer horn. He just a file handle. He just took and put that on there for just a handle. A lot of guys use the golf balls, or you can get the new stuff. This is kind of fun. Maybe a neat idea. Some of you out there see it. Pretty fun. The other hammers and things like that are similar. This is could be a bought handle, but it's an old head. This is an old, what do they call that? These are the, like the WPA work project and the others. He was part of that back in the day, digging like the government work projects and things like that, doing some water systems, drainage. These are some of the other old hammers that were in there that are part of that, the CCC, WPA, like government work projects. Just some of the other hammers, you know, but he's obviously taken this one. This works really well. If you guys want to get a cool idea, it's a rawhide strap. It kind of stops the hand towards the end. Works well. And I think it's a cool look. Kind of interesting. Worked well for repairs, things like that. But we thought we'd give you guys a short little thing on some of these tools. I have a bunch of others. If you like it, let me know. We'll break out some of the other tools, forges. That one I was telling you about is really cool with the peaches cans and the horseshoes. He's the one that built the the grinder that you've seen me use to clean up the parts at the end of the videos. It's an upside down piston. It's a Maytag washer motor. It's a light switch. The piston where the wrist pin would go is where the arbor is for the, it's just stuff like that, but it's cool. I hope you guys, if you're building a shop, if you have a shop, you either will gain or you already have a respect for a lot of different tools. Like I said in the beginning, always, I just think it's so cool that somebody would not just take an axe, but repair it, keep using it, using what you got. That's part of blacksmithing. To me, you can take, you know, the old guys take two worn out horseshoes, forge them together to make one good new horseshoe. It's a neat mentality that we've kind of lost. We're kind of a throwaway generation. I'm part of that. I got cars, as soon as they break, throw them away, and I got really old cars that you can still fix. I got new cars. You just throw it away. Like, what are you going to do with it? I can't fix it. This is cool, neat. To me, hopefully it's neat to you. Like I said, if you like it, let me know. We'll break out a bunch of the other tools. We do have some more stuff we're going to forge. I got some new ideas now that I'm back on my feet. When I have the days off from work or we get a rain out day, I got some cool ideas. And if you got some ideas, please let us know in the comments. Let us know some of your ideas. If you want to see something, see some more of the tools. We got the swedge blocks, we got cone anvils, mandrels. We got some stuff for wheelwright stuff. I got stuff in that room I've forgotten that I have in the room. And like I said, that's my favorite stuff. I really would love to know the stories behind it. You know, who did it help? Was this something like, you know, someone probably, knowing the guy, they probably threw it away. Or it was already broken when he got it and he fixed it. So broke when he got it, repaired, still around and still useful. That's a pretty neat trait to me or anything like that. It's cool to see it. So hope you guys enjoy it. Please keep subscribing, liking, commenting, and we're gonna keep going. Like I said, I'm 9 out of 10, so I'm back as good as I'm gonna get. And hope you guys are having fun. Turn on your imagination. I really want to just build some more turtles and really just have fun. So hope you guys will keep coming along with us. Thank you. Thank you for the comments. I haven't been able to get to some of them, but we appreciate them. Most of them are very positive on, you know, that things are cool. Like a lot of guys building the donkeys and turtles and trying the moose heads, and even I had a guy send me a picture of the lizard, and it's really cool to see you guys trying it, turn your imagination on, push yourself, and now you got a new thing. If you find it and it's broken, think about fixing it. Think about, you know, an honest hickory handle. Be careful, but it's neat. That is something that would be cool to, when I have new guys in the shop, I show them some of the really old stuff to appreciate what you got. So hope you guys are out in your shop, having fun. It's that time of year, so Merry Christmas. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas, New Year. I'm ready for a new year. So, man, I'm ready. So we'll keep going. Thank you, guys. and we'll see you on the next one.